When you think about these specialized STEM high schools, the first thing that comes to mind is what? Brutal entrance exams,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Resumes, interviews,
Yeah.
the whole 9 yards just to get into ninth grade.
Exactly. But Hunterdon Central is doing something completely different with this magnet program. It sounds super exclusive, computer science, engineering, robotics, but they've just gotten rid of the accreditation process.
It is a really unique model. I mean, instead of filtering students out, it's an open enrollment system. If you're driven, you talk to your counselor and sign up.
That simple.
Well, the sign up is,
Yeah.
but let's be clear, accessible doesn't mean easy.
Yeah.
This is all about strategic value. We're talking industry credentials and, actual college credits while you're still in high school.
That's the real hack here. It's not just a hobby, it's a career track. So let's dig into the three academies. Where should we start? Maybe with the code. The Computer Science Academy.
Good place to start.
Okay, so I'm a freshman. I walk in day one. Is there a big start here button?
There is.
Yeah.
And you have to be careful here because it's actually a bit of a trap if you're not paying attention.
A trap. Okay, how so?
You'll see a course in the catalog called Computer Science Discoveries. That's number 636. And it's fine, for just exploring. But it is not the magnet track.
Ah, so that's the detour.
Exactly. If you want the actual endorsement, you have to start with course.
Yeah.
Hashtag 381 Computer Science Academy 1.
And what's the barrier to entry for hashtag 381?
Just one, really. You need to have passed Algebra 1. You've got to have that mathematical logic down. That course also doubles as AP Computer Science Principles.
Okay, so that's year one. What's the ladder look like from there?
It's a very clear 3-year path. Year 2 is hashtag 382 Academy 2. That one lines up perfectly with AP Computer Science A.
Which usually means a deep dive into Java, right? That's where you get into the real syntax.
That's it. You move from concepts to actual data structures.
Yeah.
But it's year 3, hashtag 383, that I think is really special. It's called Technology Stacks and Architecture.
So they're going beyond the standard AP stuff.
Way beyond. They're learning SQL, the language of databases, and server-side analytics. It's basically full-stack development. The capstone is building a whole application.
Wow. And that's where the college credits come in?
Yep, from places like Seton Hall and Raritan Valley Community College, before you even graduate.
Okay, so that's the virtual brain. But what if you want to build the physical body? Let's talk about the engineering academy.
A much more tactile path. The entry point for freshmen here is a 2.5 credit course, hashtag 806 pre-engineering. It's like a boot camp.
A boot camp in what?
Safety, mostly. And technical drawing, how to use the tools. You have to learn how not to lose a finger before they let you build a real prototype.
A good first step for sure. So after boot camp, what's next?
You move to hashtag 804 Engineering 1, principles. The big prerequisite here is geometry. You just can't design in 3D if you don't get the math behind it.
And this is where they start using CAD software and all that?
Exactly. They're modeling and animating mechanical systems. Then the final step is hashtag 803 Engineering 2. It's an honors course, and you need Algebra 2 as well.
I see the term reverse engineering here.
Right. But the real professional skill they teach is the digital engineering notebook. Your documentation, your process. It's graded just as heavily as the final product. That's how real R&D works. And you can get credits from NJIT for this sequence.
So we've got the software, we've got the hardware, which brings us to the third track, where you kind of smash them together.
Robotics. That's a perfect way to put it. It's the intersection. The starting point is hashtag 815 Introduction to Robotics. They get you hands-on with a VVX platform right away.
And VX isn't a toy, that's the metal competition grade stuff.
Oh yeah, it's heavy duty. After that intro class, you take hashtag 817 Robotics 1. And this is where their challenge-based learning really shines.
What does that mean in practice?
It's not theoretical. You have to program a robot to use sensors to navigate a maze or pick something up. If your code is flawed, the robot literally hits a wall.
So it's immediate physical feedback. You can't fake it.
You can't. And it all culminates in hashtag 818 Robotics 2, which gets into advanced manufacturing and automation. Think factory floors, but in a classroom.
This is all just,
Yeah.
It's so impressive. You're walking out with transcript endorsements, college credits. You're not just leaving campus with a diploma.
You're leaving with a portfolio.
Yeah.
It completely changes the game.
So here's a thought to leave you with. In any real tech company, these three roles converge, right? The engineer builds the chassis, the computer scientist writes the code, the roboticist integrates it all so it can interact with the world. If you were starting this program tomorrow, which of those seats would you want to take?